Raptors global ambassador, as in the Toronto Raptors, has been reportedly banned from commenting on their games. The one-year ban reportedly stems from his controversial remarks.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. So just when you thought the drama between the two rap giants, Drake and Kendrick Lamar, wouldn't get any more intense, Drake sued Universal Music Group for defamation. On Wednesday, Drake filed a defamation case against UMG in a New York federal court. In his lawsuit, Drake has accused UMG, the parent company of both artists, of orchestrating a malicious campaign against him. So Drake has alleged that the music label promoted Kendrick Lamar's diss track, Not Like Us, which he said contains false allegations and caused significant harm to his reputation. As per Drake's lawsuit, the song includes damaging claims including accusations of pedophilia and calls for vigilante justice against him. Drake has also argued that UMG knew all about the lyrics of the song and the images used in the music video and still chose to publish the track for profit.
And Raptors global ambassador, as in the Toronto Raptors, has been reportedly banned from commenting on their games. The one-year ban reportedly stems from his controversial remarks about former Raptors star Demar Derozan. You may recall back in November when Drake appeared on a live broadcast and called Derozan a goof. Take a listen.
Speaking of national treasure.
Yes, if you ever put a DeRozan banner up, I'll go up there and pull it down myself. That's the answer to your question. Is that what you're going to ask?
No, I didn't mention that.
Well, you know DeRozan and Kyle.
Yeah, well, shout out to Kyle.
The statues are next.
Well,
yeah,
they are.
I'm a New Yorker.
What is this going to be them like this?
These remarks sparked backlash, and the Raptors organization have now decided to respond. But before I respond, I'd be remiss in neglecting to show you DeMar DeRozan's response immediately upon hearing what Drake had to say about him.
Tonight's broadcast, Drake said, if you ever put up the DeRozan banner up, I'll go up there and put it down myself. What's your reaction to that?
Well, he gonna have a long way to climb to take it down, so tell him good luck.
Drake is looking weaker and weaker every day. I said the other day, I understand how he could be a bit sensitive when he's got to take his kids out of school. The mother of his kid, along with his child, has to move out of Toronto because of the treatment they were receiving in light of Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us song blowing up the spot. I got it. But I also felt like if somebody gets the better of you in the studio, you either stand down and say they got me, or you come back with something stronger. When you're as great as Drake is, why can't you do that? But this DeMar DeRozan thing took it a bit too far. DeMar, Russell Westbrook, and those guys, they're from that area. They're from the same spot as Kendrick Lamar. When they're listening to the song, they like the song or whatever, you on stage at Wisconsin dancing the way that they were. Drake was salty about that. What the hell's wrong with you? DeMar DeRozan starred for the Toronto Raptors for 9 years. DeMar DeRozan hasn't averaged less than 20 points a game in the last 12 years of his NBA career. DeMar DeRozan, his crime is one crime and one crime only. He could not beat LeBron James. That's about it. He was an elite NBA player for the Toronto Raptors and was always cool with Drake. And because Kendrick Lamar got you, you got to turn around and it's like, yo, you going to hate on DeMar DeRozan? Now, I personally think that this was said in November. I don't know why the hell the Raptors are coming out now talking about Drake is banned from talking about him, commentating for a year. Well, free speech is free speech. Who the hell are you to say you can't speak for a year? You understand? I'm just saying that if you're Drake, really, do you want this reputation, bro? You want the reputation as being somebody that is that weak? Can't get you. Listen, ain't nobody listen. If you look at the lyrics, he didn't specifically and directly call you a pedophile, Kendrick Lamar. He did not do that. But ain't nobody thinking about whether or not you're a pedophile or not when they listen to the music. They're just saying, damn, he ripped you to shreds. What you gonna do about it? You gonna respond or you gonna stand down? That's all. That's all. Ain't nobody looking at you differently. They looking at you as a bit soft because every time we turn around, there's a reaction from you that sparks a reaction from somebody else because you've taken what Kendrick Lamar did to you to heart very, very significantly. You damn near making people look at you and wonder what you are because of how, not because of Kendrick Lamar's music, but because of how you're reacting to it. And other people vibing with the song. Demar Derozan ain't looking at you like some pedophile or something like that. He liked the song, liked the beat. Saw Kendrick Lamar going at you. They from the same hood. He on stage dancing, support him. So what? So what? That's just me. I just think that in these kind of situations, as great as somebody like Drake is, you're minimizing your own cachet. You're compromising it, rather. Because you're making people look at you in a different light. Because of how you're compelling people to react to you. Because of how you've reacted to people just because of a song. Universal Music Group represents both y'all. I get it. But they in the money-making business. If you came out with a song, and you've tried, but if you came out with a song that checked Kendrick Lamar to the degree that he checked you, and they could make money off of that, Kendrick Lamar would not like it. But I think when we look at him and we see him, you know what we suspect? He would not have went to the courts. He wouldn't have been about suing the music group or you for you getting at him in front of the mic or behind the mic. He'd either stand down or he'd come back at you. Anytime we see a different story. Now it's a basketball player and the team, the Toronto Raptors, who Demar Derozan doesn't even play for any longer. He played in San Antonio. He played in Chicago. Now he's with the Sacramento Kings. Hasn't played for them in years. Even they said you were banned from commenting or commentating for a year. Even they are salty and want to separate themselves from you. Come on, Drake. It's just a song, bro. You too great for this. You too great to be in the news for this kind of stuff, man. Too much you bring to the table, bro. Come on, man. Come on. Coming up, President-elect Trump is getting ready for the...
Earlier this week, Drake dropped his petition against UMG and Spotify and officially filed a lawsuit against his record company for defamation. And squarely in the middle of all this is the promotion of Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us. Drake is claiming that the pedophile boss has damaged his reputation and weakened his position as he's set to renegotiate his contract with UMG this year. He claims that the company purposely promoted the record to devalue him and basically get him to re-sign at a cheaper price. But here's my thing, this is my opinion. To be called a pedophile in any capacity sucks. I get it. That's a tough stain, and personally, I don't believe that Drake is one. And I haven't met anybody in real life, meaning off the internet, who believes that Drake is a pedophile. But this is a rap battle, and a lawsuit against UMG or Kendrick or in any shape, form, or fashion, it just ain't the way. The one thing that Drake and his team is lacking in this is accountability. If you knew you were up for renegotiation, why engage in the battle anyway, knowing that a loss of any kind can weaken your position? But once you engage, why not just keep it a friendly fade? Remember, this battle really started about who's the best rapper. You know, motherfuck the big three, it's just Big Me. In my opinion, it started getting personal when Drake mentioned Whitney and push-ups. Yes, then Dot accused Drake of being a bad father. And then Drake accused Kendrick of domestic violence and family matters and said the baby might be Dave Freeze. Being labeled a domestic abuser is tough, man. Being labeled a pedophile, nasty. But you can't slap someone in the face and then get mad when they punch you in the nose. If Drake wants to stick it to the majors and hold them accountable for how unfairly they treat artists, I'm all for it. But not after losing the battle. Not like this.